You should have run.
Building up a stash. Good thinking.
I don't feel so well.
Slow down! That was the middle part.
You could craft something nice with that.
Shandy writes as fast as possible, but still these spinners come up with more to say. After uncountable generations, they still change the story. Do you know the story of the Sylvanar and the Green Lady? Or should I say, one of the stories? As many stories as there have been Sylvanars. Going back to the first Bosmer, no doubt. But the story the spinners are telling now, it's all wrong. It must change back before it's too late. Ah, you've never been here, have you? This is a temple to the spinners, the Bosmer who make reality with their tales. Let me take you to Elilor in Veilguard, and perhaps you'll see why the story must be corrected. You are very kind to help, though you do not seem to know Veilguard's importance. Perhaps Shandy can explain things for you. Stories are told here, and by some ancient magic made to come to pass. Strange people, strange customs. I came to find inspiration in the spinners and their lives. They are a curious lot. Bosmer priests of a sort. They interpret the Green Pact and often serve as diplomats for the Bosmer. They tell stories to each other as their prayers. And strangely enough, their stories come true. As real as a summer roast or a cricket's song. I've yet to determine if they speak what they see, or if reality conforms to their desires. One spinner told me how thirsty he was, and suddenly he held a mug of mead. Fascinating. A bard in the best of times, and a scavenger in the worst. I came to hear the stories of the Bosmer, and found them unintelligible. I've only just begun to understand the depths of the Spinner's power. I doubt they know it themselves.
Come, have a drink with me.
Our handfast is useless. It holds none of the magic it once had, and it's all Spinner and Drossith's fault. What's gonna happen to the Sylvanar and the Green Lady if the story's changed? We tell the story of the Sylvanar and the Green Lady, their union and reunion in their every incarnation. Spinner and Drossith begins and ends our stories, but she's changed things. Now the story is dark and wild, and we've no power to change it back. Only Spinner and Drossith can start this story, but once it's started, it can be retold. You may be just what this story needs. A fresh idea added into the mix. Look.
Haven't made up your mind about this, Army Master. Why send an invitation?
I didn't invite them. They're invading. Forward. He'd be ashamed to waste this glorious opportunity. Ah, you'll do nicely.
Riddle them with holes!
You, stop!
You wanna fight? Let's fight!
Generous host. I brought you a gift. You'll enjoy watching it fight.
You're not going to let something as simple as an Atronach stand between you and the blind, are you? Try not to die! Which enemy they prioritize? It teleports. There are more enemies now. Watch your back! Try not to get hit. They're winning, Tutor! Tutor, take note. We need to acquire one of these shiny astronauts.
The blind, Master. Has she...
Still alive. My friend can help you with that.
Don't let the interloper through.
You will not stop
Creatures are
us!
supposed to slow you down. Leave me be! Take care of this annoying cur. The Econeer awaits.
There's a reason he's called Maxis the Many. What was it? Come forth, my other self! I miss the sound of those skittering feet. Remember where the plants and the cleansing pools are?
You reek of poison. Go wash off. The Dark Shard's power is beginning to wane. The Econier is at the back of the Sky Vault, Master. The blind won't get it quickly.
I'm sure Look, Tutor. So that's where I put Ugelzol's head. I expected the Ash Pit's champion to last longer.
Very good, Master. I'll make a note.
Cut them in the name
That's one of
the
your
blind.
treasured trinkets, Master. Should we tell the champions not to touch it?
Why not give them the chance? It will be a good test of the locks and my hints. Of course the blind pa couldn't get past my locks. Even I had to leave myself hints. I regret to inform you, that wasn't correct.
The Econier is just up ahead.
My preparations are complete. The barrier will crumble and I will take the Econier for my prince. I will claim the Econier.
This should be exciting.
You insist on dying for that fool's amusement.
And you insist on
Die already!
for an impossible...
My spell destroys everything in my way! My power only grows with time. There's no escape! for power! My power only grows with time. Run all you want. I will take the Aconir, and nothing will stop me. This can be! That was...
You wish to hear the story of the Sylvanar and the Green Lady? I will do one better. Come forward and witness my creation.
You've started the story. I thought Spinner and Drarsith lost in her own world by now. She must want you to play the part. For a story as important as the well-being of the Sylvanar and the Green Lady, we Spinners will tell the story together. But Spinner in Drarsith has gone on her own, so the story's not yet strong enough. She may want to use you to increase its power. She's let you into her story, and you aren't a Spinner. That means you don't need to follow our rules. Follow the story with her, and set it right again. For all our sakes. For a story as important as the well-being of the Sylvanar and the Green Lady, we Spinners will tell the story together. But Spinner in Drarsith has gone on her own, so the story...
Spinner in Drarsith has taken you into her story. I think this means that you're telling the story with her, through your words and actions. How exciting. Well, the Sylvanar and the Green Lady need to be happy together. How that happens changes with every story. So I think you must go through Spinner and Drarsith's story and make sure that happens. Everything else will work itself out. Sylvanar, first of the wild children with eyes open. He alone knows the ways and wiles of the Valenwood. What use is the Green Lady to him, I ask you? A distraction, nothing more. The true purpose of the Bosmer was revealed to me. With our unquenchable thirst and never-ending hunger, we become the devouring beast. Without the Green Lady, the Sylvanar will fall. She will return to the wilds, and the Bosmer shall follow. They must never be together. From the beginning, now, or in the future. The story will change to keep them apart. As they should always have been. The Hound calls the Green Lady, and she will answer. The Sylvanar will be no more. I know where she's going.
Go after...
The quarry faces the hunter at last. You won't stop me from claiming my prize. She is my puppet, just like all the other creatures in this story. Her weaknesses allowed me to enter. You can't thwart me. You know nothing of the spinners and the power they wield. You may know me by my Daedric title, but for now, I play the part of the Hound. I created a wedge between the Sylvanar and the Green Lady. The Hound is a convenient scapegoat for my invention. Story? No. It is a vision of what is to come, shaped according to my whim.
Are you another creature come to torment me? I've had enough of this maze. Speak, apparition! I have always been within this story. I am the Sylvanar, the immortal spirit of the Bosmer. I protect and nurture the heart of our people. You have met one of my incarnations, I think. If that is true, then I would know you as friend. Yes, even I have felt the change. The story seeks to destroy me. You must not allow this. I will summon my allies, but I cannot do this alone. Will you help? You must use my plant allies to defend me. Fire stands against fire, like against like. I feel them approach. Be ready. They come. Like stands against like. Choose wisely. Done it, but something draws me away.
Why won't this thing bright?
Fool. The Sylvanar is mine to control, and mine alone. Who trespasses here? Show yourself. Who are you? Where did you come from? What am I doing here? Wait, I think it's all coming back to me. Yes. No. I was trying to destroy the Sylvanar in our story. Why in the two moons would I do that? There's something else in the story. I feel it inside me trying to get out. Trying to control me again. Listen. Take the essence of the Sylvanar. Guard it. Keep it safe. The Green Lady must unite with the Sylvanar as always. Find the Green Lady and save her as you save the Sylvanar. The Hound calls me. I cannot resist.
You follow me to my home? I should bite your feet off and see how well you run. The Hound is my consort. He has shown me the way of the wilds, and we rule over the forest together. I need nothing from you. I am the Green Lady, the immortal aspect of Bosma's strength. I take orders from no one. The Hound told me the story, and it excites me. If he's a part of this, then so am I. The story shall include us both. I don't know that name. Yet I feel something when you say it, as if this were all a dream. No! You said there would be temptations, charlatans, liars! The beast will take care of you.
Got your back. Got to be better than that to stop us.
Friend of the Sylvanar, the Green Lady went by. The way is blocked to you, but I can clear it. Shall I lend you my aid? Nasty, biting bugs are useful. Their insides spit and burn. Bring such parts, and I will clear the path.
Let's make this quick.
Has the friend of the Sylvanar found the distasteful bits? Only then will the path be clear for our friend. Shield your eyes. If the acid splashes upon you, all would weep. Behold, your path is clear.
The Green Lady is mine!
What have you? Right, make them pay.
You defeated him. I didn't think it was possible. I see that now. His story is not mine. The incarnation of the Green Lady must know you. I will entrust you with my essence. Complete the story as it should be told.
I failed my duties as a spinner. The story comes first, above all emotion, above all pity. I pitied the Hound, but it was a trap. And now, the Sylvanar and the Green Lady will always have, and always should, join as one. You've recovered the essence of both the Green Lady and the Sylvanar. Grant that power to the Handfast, and the story will once again be about their immortal union. The other spinners await you below.
This is taking forever.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The Daedra opened a portal at Moonhenge, and some hero collapsed it single-handedly.
You've done it! The immortal story of the Sylvanar and the Green Lady has been put right again. But tell me, who corrupted Indrasith in the first place? Did you find out? I've heard that name before, I think. But it fades when I try to remember, like a bad dream. Still, gloomy thoughts do not become us now. The spinners will sing your story with gusto, a tale of harrowing adventure and wealth beyond measure.
Please, help stop this madness. You must help my daughter. Shaman Yarnag, he's attacked us. Shaman Yarnag caught my daughter with the son of the Drublog chief Ulagash. We normally live near the Drublog with only minor squabbles, but now they've gone too far. Not this time, but I fear Shaman Yarnag now plots against us. My daughter was in shock after the attack. She refused to speak to me. Please, see if Delanath will tell you anything. Someone must stop the Drublog before they move against us. I left Delanath in the village. She said she'd be praying to Zen in the meantime, the dear girl. Please, do what you can to help her. I'll wait in the valley near the Drublog's home. How do these things always start? Impetuous youth. Chief Ulukaza's son Ulagash wooed my daughter in secret. I told her no love would last. It was not long before the Drublog shaman uncovered their trysts. Then the bloodshed began. No one knows who struck the first blow. It was a battle, chaos, blood, anger. Now the Drublog swear they'll kill us all. If only they just leave. By Zen, we will not give up our homes. I'm not surprised you ask. Few worship Zen these days, though his shrines once spanned the whole of Valenwood. He is the god of toil and payment in kind. Fitting we make the wood orcs pay for their actions. The Nahartan flu decimated his faithful. They say Argonian shadow scales infiltrated our worshippers and spread the flu, curse them. We are the last of Zen's followers. If we fall to the Drublog, none will be left to keep the old ways.
Better overstocked than under.
We didn't mean to cause any trouble. How could love between two people cause so much suffering? It all happened so quickly. Shaman Yarnock came at us in a rage. He screamed that we were unworthy to pray at Moloch's shrine. Then he drew his weapon. Ulagosh, my love! You have to help him! I'd hoped we would be one day. But Shaman Yarnock saw us embracing by the lake a few nights ago. He must have told Chief Ulakaz. She flew into a rage. Since then, all arguments end in bloodshed. Peace has been torn asunder. In the eyes of Zen, all love is welcome. But worshippers of Moloch like Shaman Yarnog feel orcs should keep to themselves and not consort with other races. My dear Ulagosh must still be with Shaman Yarnog. I fear for his life. Please help him. They were still in Moloch's shrine when I ran away. I think Ulagosh was stabbed by the shaman. Have mercy, Zen. Don't let us be parted like this.
Together. You got it.
You're too late. Ulagash was weak, unworthy in the eyes of Ulagash's blood. We will hold a massacre.
The village. I couldn't help them. So many dead. Oh, Zen, what have we done? A bloodbath. Chief Ulukas killed them all. So much screaming echoing through the entire valley. How could this have happened? Is this the workings of the shaman? Zen, this is too much for one to bear. My daughter Delanath, my child. I couldn't find her before I was forced to flee. Some villagers went to hide amongst the forest. Please, can you find them? They may know where she's gone.
Useful. Hold on to that.
Don't trust the orcs, I said. But did they listen? Now they're dead. All dead. No, the poor girl. I can't imagine these beasts left her alive.
Get him. You weren't keeping score, were you? Me neither.
Who are you? Zen? What have we done?
I haven't seen her since the attack. I've got to get out of here.
Let's go. You know what that's good for? Ah, you'll figure it out.
Gods, did it not be my time yet? No, only the raging drublog. Zen, why have you abandoned us?
Did you find anyone? Delanath? They must have taken her. Wouldn't her father know if his daughter died? The Drublog destroyed our entire village. Monsters, all of them. My daughter's actions never warranted this madness. We welcomed the Drublog. We shared a single cup in friendship, and this is what they return? Chief Ulukas was honorable and just, but Shaman Yarnog changed that, and all the others followed his bloodlust. Nothing more than animals they are. My friends, gone. My daughter, missing. What is left for me? I've nothing left except rage and grief. Chief Ulukas must pay for this massacre. She must die. Blood for blood, payment in kind. Such is Zen's will. It's the only path left to me. She must have taken my daughter, so she must die. Chief Ulukas will be in her longhouse above the shrine to Morlock. When she is dead, find me in the shrine of Zen across the stream. I must pray for guidance.
Good to get stocked up.
You dare speak of peace? We've taken back what was once. You fight it. You bring Moloch.
Please, help. The Droblog. The chief. She went mad. Ulagosh and I. We tried to stop her. And Shaman Yarnog. He used Ulagosh's blood. The chief's son. Shaman Yarnog meant to kill me. But Ulagosh stopped him. He took the blow meant for me. Please, you have to end this. Tell my father, no more blood.
What news? Have you found my daughter? No! My flesh and blood stolen from me by those twice-cursed fiends. Zen, this is too much. I beg you, don't give me this burden to bear as well. Curse Ulagash! Curse them all! Don't speak to me of sacrifice. Ulugush was a drublog, same as the rest. I told her no love could live between the drublog and our people, and now she has paid the price. The drublog know only blood, and blood they shall have. My daughter only ever wanted peace. Perhaps the chief's son did too. But their blood has forever stained these lands. There's no going back. If I don't stop the drublog, the suffering will continue. The curse is the only way to end this. Zen answers my prayers. The drublog will finally pay.
I must speak with you. I am the Herald of Zen, Keeper of the Balance. I collect and assign the debts of the faithful. I am here to stop this cycle. The drublog paid many times over for the death of Marthragor's people. His curse will only feed Moloch's fury. He offers his blood as sacrifice, calling upon the forest itself to mete out justice. But it is not justice he seeks, it is vengeance. Zen will not have more blood shed this day, but one death is better than many. If you cannot stop him, I must. What can you do? What you must. Marthragor has put his trust in you before. You have the chance to guide him away from this path. The spoken word can shape the future in ways stronger than the tears and blood of thousands. If your words ring true, perhaps Marthragor will see a new path.
Zen would abandon me in my time of need? After all this, he gives me nothing? They've slaughtered my family and laid waste to my home. They will answer for their crimes. If Zen won't help me, I will find another that will give me justice. I will not. They must all pay, do you hear me? They must pay with their lives. I'll suffer no drublog on these lands as long as I draw breath. Delaneth, if I could see you once more, I would know what to do. She would weep if she saw me now. She only knew kindness and love. Why did I survive while she died? You're right. I must find the balance again. First, I will find my daughter, hold her one last time, and try to remember the lessons she taught me. Then, I must rebuild. Perhaps I will find the concept of balance once again. If that is to be my burden, I carry it gladly.
Always worth stocking up. Watch it.
Aid me!
Is it always this crowded?
Comrade, a word.
And they buy them. A true walker, that one. Ah, but Daba did not hear you approach. Too busy helping the shopkeeper organize her wares. Ah, yes, Alien Ruin, not far from here. Newly opened. Head to Jossiger and you cannot help but see Bellarata. Very, scenic this time of year. If you hurry, Juraktar might even give you a tour, yes? Yes! At least this is what Juraktar tells everyone. He sells artifacts from secret places, very secret. You should hurry. They sell like sweetmeats when the moons are full. Do not be late.
I'm glad you put an end to this hound business. All Bosmer are in your debt.
That will teach them not to cross us.
Nern and Cold Harbor are one. All will serve my will. Wretched mortals. Worms.
That jingle of coins, always a comfort.
Jurakdar does not know why he bothers sometimes. Relics are old. I do not guarantee their potency. Secret. Jurakdar is a trader, nothing more. I sell things, you buy them. This is the way of things. At least it should be. Some people think differently. They say no one gets into Belerata, but Jurakdar is better than anyone. Why have a door that leads nowhere, yes? Want to keep someone out? Build a wall, not a door. Even if I wanted to show you, I could not. These people, they harass me day and night. There is no end to their whining. Get them to leave me alone, then maybe I might show you. Good luck. You will need it. The man himself could not get them to leave. Not the man, not his armies. These ones do not understand or leave their little tar. Yes, we are all offended.
He sold me a Welkin stone. Do Welkin stones dissolve in the rain? I think not. No, I suppose not. But it looked the way they're described in Magic from the Sky. What else could it have been? I suppose you're right. Should have asked, at least. I'd hoped to get my money back. Oh well, it could have been worse.
This would never happen in Somerset. Where is a justiciar when you need one? That cat over there sold me a staff he said was older than the ruin itself. Well, it was old, all right. Fell apart in my hands not a mile out of Valenwood. Ancient artifacts must be preserved before you sell them. Everyone knows that. You're right. This isn't Somerset, after all. When all this war business is over, these savages should learn a thing or two about how things must be done.
Don't believe anything that swindler says. Look what his garbage did to my brother. It's not safe. I bought the magic stone, slipped it into Elibor's pocket to get back at him for rubbing ivy on my bedroll. Not a minute later, he's struck by a bolt from the sky. Look at him. He's lucky to be alive. Sure, it's in my pack. I'll get it.
Brother, no!
Looks harmless, right? Wait, what's that tingling?
They're gone. What powers you must wield. Good. Time to pack. On my way, yes? What? You expect me to show you now?
Nothing left but fur.
Not exactly. Jurakdar did say maybe, yes? No? Such misunderstanding over a little knick-knack. Just a rock. How could I know what he did? Most of what she gave me was harmless. In the ruins. Belerata. There is a ghost, yes? She thinks I am her lover. So she gives me things. Clothing, trinkets, things that belong to him. Most are harmless. All but dangerous? Never. Well, mostly. Fine, Jurakdar will show you. Come, follow me. I found this in Skyrim at the bottom of a lake. A sword with a poem etched into it. Also the name, Belerata. It took so long before I found Belerata. Well, let's begin. Our fates through the years are tied. A lover's kiss, not one denied. Our hearts awoke from blissful sleep, where battles break and maidens weep. Away to war, not long to part, with sword enchanted by his sweet heart. A lover's bond forevermore, to keep it lover's heart in store. Too sweet, even for me. But what can you do, yes? Come, she waits. Hold a moment. We should speak. Before we go, there is something you should know. Last time Jurekdar got out by the fur on his tail, the ghosts want her lover to stay forever. But there is a barrier within. Beyond are the treasures of the Aliens, locked up for centuries. Nothing like the trinkets I sold. The poem on the sword opens the ruin, yes? More scribbles are all around the ruins. Poetry. Spoken randomly, they do nothing. But if we knew how they fit together, we could open the ruin and share in the plunder. We'll enter separately as paupers, but leave together rich as kings. So, you will help me? Once we remove the barrier, the researchers can examine the relics before I sell them. Jurekdar promises no tricks. Good. Take the sword as a symbol of our pact. I want it back later. I will keep her busy. You figure out the poems, and when we get out, we will both be very rich, yes? I have returned, my love.
My love? I cannot... Your sword, where is...
You are tired. Let me come closer.
You are not Verondil. Get back.
You are not a Lanway, yet you called me here. How? Still here after all this time? I had expected them to crumble with the ages. An old knight. Verondil the Gold, they called me. I had lands, titles, slaves, all dust now. Even my love has forgotten me. Alanwe, Lady of the Weald. Surely they still sing of her? Her hair, bright as the sun. Her skin, pale as the moon. 9 years we were together, happy. Then the war. I'd gone north to fight the uprising and died there. She brought me here with words of light, but knew me not. When I went to her, she cast this barrier to keep me and all others away. I have been in this place ever since, waiting. Released from this nightmare, what else? Alanwe remembers only the sword. Its enchantment blinds her to everything else. If I still had the sword, maybe. Bring her with me. To Aetherius, to whatever lies beyond. What? The sword? Give it to me! Were I alive, I could grant you such splendor. Alas, everything is dust. But I am forever in your debt.
My head! I need a moment.
Alanwe, at long last I return.
Varondil? You have been gone only a day, but it feels like an age.
Each day is an age without you.
Yes, true, but where have you been?
It is a long story, but come. Aetherius awaits.
Yes, together forever, as was always meant to be.
So long, my friend, and thank you for everything.
My head thanks you for your haste. Once the barrier fell, whatever she was doing stopped as well. Truly, I am glad. She was very lonely, and for so long. But enough melancholy, yes, to our spoils. Where's my catalogue? I must document my finds.
Where could she be?
And down they go.
The Worm Cult? Ifri, help us. What are they doing here? They're camped all over Abamuth, preparing some dark ritual. They plan to sacrifice us. Orathiel helped me escape. She was right behind me. Please, I'm too weak to face them alone. Will you search their camps for her? Please do all you can for Orathiel. She must have been caught by the cult.
Useful. Hold on to that. Hey, look at that. You earned it. Been on the lookout for that. Should have been more prepared.
I told them to leave me if I were captured, but Ifra blessed them for not listening. I'll be fine. I know a restoration spell to seal wounds, but I will need help getting into the ruins beneath Abermath. They're down there, the worm cult, and we must stop them. The entrance to the ruins is locked by Welkin stones. I saw a few cultists guarding them as I was dragged to this cage. Get the Welkin stones. 2 of them unlock the outer door. We'll use the rest inside the ruin. Eager. I like that. They've got the Welkin stones at their tents. Their glow should help you find them. Once you've recovered the stones, head to the ruins entrance. I'll meet you there and we'll go in.
This one's mine. Skill issue.
Advance!
Got to be better than that to stop us.
Good. The entrance should be unlocked now. The final 2 Welkin stones unlock the door to the sanctum inside these ruins. Don't lose them. Be ready for anything in there. Agreed. But my injuries are worse than I thought. I'm useless as a fighter, so I'll keep to the shadows until you've cleared a path ahead. Place the remaining Welkin stones. I'll meet you at the sanctum's entrance deep within the ruins. Thank you. I'll follow when I see it's safe to move. Look for the sconces to either end of the ruins. That's usually where they are.
Move it!
When Moloch rises, you will bleed and burn with him.
You dare approach my shrine, whelp? You stand no chance against Cassiavaro.
Let's make this quick. Never going to get used to that.
Moloch will never forgive you.
So, the weakling unsealed the doors. It takes more than that if you seek blood, whelp.
The door should be unlocked. Get to the sanctum and stop the ritual. I'll seal the door behind you to make sure nothing interferes from this side. As usual, sowing discord.
Did you think it would be easy to enter my shrine? Your pain amuses me.
That must have hurt. Honestly, I didn't expect a barrier across the entrance. The cult must have set this up as a last line of defense in case they were attacked. That's a relief. There must be a power source nearby. Another Wilkins stone or something darker. Look! There! On the pedestal!
Greetings, mortal. I speak through this object, not from it, mortal. That troll herder Moloch must not invade this realm. The pathetic worms in the cave beyond must be destroyed. must stop their foolish rituals. This object is called an Animus Geode. The cult imbued it with a curse. When attuned to a door, it can only be destroyed by the release of a soul. Feed the Animus Geode a soul and it will shatter, clearing your path. Arethiel's soul will do nicely. She betrayed her people and joined the worm cult. Only after she was forced to murder her own family did she question her choice. Her word is worthless, but her soul, feed it to this gem and rid yourself of the traitor. Greeting. I speak this of sheep. This is not about what you want, but what I need. This stone drinks souls, and its thirst is strong. Take the geode in your hand. Sacrifice her soul to clear your path. Many mortals call me Boethia. Sate the geode's thirst with Arethiel's soul, and I will grant you a boon for a time to aid in your battle with the worm cult. Use the Animus Geode to absorb her soul, and it will dispel the barrier. The worm cult is of no interest to me for the moment, but Moloch cannot be allowed to invade Nirn. We have history, Moloch and I. It would amuse me to see his plan destroyed.
Were you talking to the stone? What happened? Boethia, why does she want my soul? It's true. I once served the worm cult, and everyone I loved died by my hands. With each death, pieces of myself cracked and shattered, until my hatred turned inside out and I finally saw the cult for what they truly are. The lure of revenge over petty slights and the demands of an arranged marriage shaped the rage within my despair. The cult's agents nurtured my anger and drew me in. I hate what I became, what I did. Yes, Moloch would sow destruction across Valenwood as an unwitting puppet of Moloch Baal. The worm cult would follow in his wake, raising an army of undead from his slaughter. We need to get past that barrier. Take my soul. If you can stop the cultists with my soul, do it. The stone requires a soul to dispel the barrier, and I am willing. A fitting and bloodthirsty safeguard for their ritual.
Please! I'm sorry!
Let's do this! There's something worth bragging about.
Martyrs of Moloch, blood of the forgotten tribe, hear our call for vengeance!
Nothing will stop Moloch's rise from Ash Pit.
Let's go. Go wild.
You're safe. I thought Boethia meant to destroy you too. Glad I was wrong. Death was a just punishment for my crimes. The Animus Geode released my spirit when that barrier fell. The worm cult failed to summon Morlock thanks to you. And now, I'm free. Safe journeys, my friend.
You could craft something nice with that.
Welcome.
Let's move.
bright day, Drew, if you're dead.
Odra, Denis, Ta.
don't want to pay? That's fine. I'm sure I can find someone who'll meet my price over in Skywatch.
I've never lost a shipment. Yours will make it through. Shaw's bones, that looks heavy. How much is in there?
You look strong. Maybe you can help. I can't catch them. They're too big for me. The mammoths. They're drunk. Galathor's trying to corral them, but mammoths are dangerous to wake up, even when they're sober. They've already trampled the herdsman. Splash some of this water on the mammoths down the road to wake them up. Be careful. Their tusks aren't for show. Once you're finished, Galathor will pay you. He's at the mammoth's pen. Tell him Peruine sent you. Galathor's upset about this. We all are. It's bad for business when the mammoths get loose. Although it does say something about the strength of our brewery, doesn't it? Strong enough to put a mammoth to sleep? Not really. The mammoths usually sleep it off. But this time they got out, and they really, really hate to be woken up. But I'm sure you'll have no trouble. I mean, just stand back a bit.
Good eye. You asked for it. That will teach them not to cross us. Can't even hear myself think here.